Hello and hi and welcome everyone on my YouTube channel. It's Marta here. It's been a while, not since you heard me, but since we have done a series of how to break a blank page. You love that series, and I have to admit I truly love and enjoy doing those videos for you. You've asked for it, so here I am making another new fresh chapter for that series. I should say a few words about it for those who are watching my channel for the very first time and you don't know who I am, what I'm doing and what am I talking about. Basically, the idea is to break some pages, to start. The biggest problem I find is how to start, where to start. You're afraid to do so. We broke 20 pages. We made 20 different backgrounds, and so far we covered, as in finished, that many pages. You can see all those videos in description box. Click on the right hand side, there's a little arrow that you click on it, and there's a box opening for you where you will see all the links, a list for those videos, links to videos, to social media, and everything that you wish to know. If you're here for the first time, it would be absolutely awesome for you to see part 1, part 2, to get the idea and to see, look how many pages we've done. All of them are different, they start up differently, but they are manageable for you to do, and I would love you to feel it. I would love you to find courage to watch it and create while I create. So let's begin. Can you believe it? There's only 7 pages left. All of them are quite different, maybe besides those two. They are very similar. So today, I'm not sure how many pages we will finish, how many we will manage to do, because again, it's quite late in the night. But I really felt like doing something. Why this page? Well, I have those brush markers. I only got them yesterday. Those are Ecoline brush pens, which I was practicing my lettering with, and I really loved it. So I was thinking, we can use them today, somehow. And this page is not gessoed, and also it's not watercolor paper. And since those are watercolors, I'm not too sure how they will react here. Will we have any sort of reaction? We will see. So let me grab some, maybe start with basic bright color. Let me brush and start with some, that does work actually. There you go. And it's very nice. Can you see? You can. So this is just a water brush that I have water in there, and I am just, as you can see, trying to what else will nicely match? Why don't we just actually go for the color that is, this matches nicely here. So I'm just trying to, see, not so easy with the darker color, but I think I have to be a little faster with my movement. Yeah, that's it. Those drive pretty fast, as I can see now, so it would be nice to be quite fast when we are blending the ink. That's nice. By the way, I literally have no plan to this page. My only plan was maybe it could be nice to use them things, the brushes. That's the only reason really I choose that particular page background today. So as I said in the intro, if you are watching here this video now, but you didn't see the previous one, of course you don't have to watch them 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, but it would be nice to actually have a look at the other ones, because they're all different. I talk about different techniques, I cover different sort of ideas, I guess. And it would be nice, especially the very first one where I talk about tools and, you know, to not be afraid and to believe that you can actually do it. I think I may, for the contrast, go up here. I need more, oops, sorry, I think I need a little bit more water. Now, that's nice. I think it would be nice to do a little bit of outlining. Just a little bit. What if we decide to add some water to that black? Oh look, it's moving, it's blending. I like that washy effect. I do. And it changes the look of the, what's that? What's that shape? Is it no hexagon? No. Triangle? No. It's, I know you know. I know you know. I will know in 2 seconds. Oh Lord, that's embarrassing. Okay. Diamond! There we go. Diamond. I like that. I like that washy look. I think it's fabulous. And I'm tempted to do some washy look like that on the yellow ones. Oh, actually we forgot about the black one. Now, I wish you to know that I really haven't planned anything here. I am testing the product, the idea, just as I talk to you. I have no idea whether this page will be in your liking or not. I don't know that. I'm not sure what happened to the camera, but it was very bright, so please forgive me that. In the meantime, I was checking what I have around. I forgot. I literally got those two yesterday. I all the time use black one, and you know I do. And I always says that black is enough for me. But for a change, I decided to get those two inks, and look at them. They're just perfect. They made for this page. And trust me, it's a pure accident. I just looked around, I'm like, oh. And then look at this stamp, which it's diamond. It would be probably nice to incorporate that somewhere. Again, it can be total disaster, but we will live with that. And I wish you to believe that it's okay if you will do something that it's not perfect. I don't want to stamp on my table, so I'm gonna just get that. Like a net, indeed. Maybe here. As you can see, I'm not using clear block, and the reason for that is I don't need to have a perfect crisp image or anything like that. I love the idea of imperfection. In this case it works perfect. And this is another stamp that I have. Both of them are, let me think, they are from what? Kaisercraft? Possible. So again, I'm gonna randomly stamp those. It's love, dream, inspire, believe, dream. Yes, but no love, sorry. No, I love it. It's one of my go-to stamps, I have to say. Sometimes you get those products and you feel like you're stuck with them forever. You just use them all the time. I used to use it a lot. I use it less now, but I still am in love with it. As you can see, or I wish you to see a little bit, that there is some sort of composition in here. Believe or not, there is this weight that meant to be kind of here and a little here, but more here. I hope you can feel it same way as I feel it. Okay, I forgot to add the blue one, but I'm tempted to try the color. So let's do it. Or I use the other maybe. Oh, I have this dotty one, which is cute as well. Dots, delicate dots. Let's see, maybe this will be nice. Ah, it's like purple here now. Looking like purple. But I love that. So we have a plenty happening right now. And I feel it would be nice to do some shading maybe. And I can use my graphite pencil. And I also have this funny thing they called paper stumps, whatever that is. It's just for blending. It's just for blending, so nothing complicated. And I would love to make a bigger statement here with my diamonds. Yes, those are diamonds. If someone doesn't know, those are diamonds. And I'm not too sure if I'm liking it, how my tool is blending it. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'll see. You don't need graphite pencil. Use the pencil you have at home. It's fine. I always says that use what you have. Just because someone else has something else, it doesn't mean you have to have it. If you don't own anything like that, then yes, it's good to use suggestions from those who may have bigger experience, but or just something appeals to you. Even today there was a conversation about starting and all those fears that we have, or being not happy with our finished project. Please, you have to believe in yourself. Like, what's the point of watching my video, looking at it 100 times and not grabbing your art tools? No. I wish you to sit down and do something. You see, that's the idea for these videos, for the blank page videos. I chat to you, I create without speeding up the page, speeding up the video, for you to be able to follow with me. It is like a class. It's like a private class where, I'm so sorry, where you can just enjoy, I hope, enjoy my company, maybe, and just try to, I'm gonna grab my pencil and just try to follow enough, as in try to kind of do what I do, maybe something similar, excuse me, so to feel better, to try to enjoy the process, to finally start. You have plenty things on your shelves, I bet with you. You have 100 things on your shelf. You have brand new products that you have never opened. You didn't even try them. I'm not even saying use in your project, no, I'm saying you didn't even try them. You didn't open the package. Yes, you're looking at the package and you are wondering and wondering and wondering rather than use it and enjoy it. I used to have that. I used to hold those gorgeous, expensive products, embellishments, and I was taking a pride of having them. But then I came to the point where I was thinking, what's actually the point of holding it to it? Because if it's on the shelf, then there's no joy. Okay, they're pretty. Maybe my room looks nicer, but really, there will be plenty new products coming out. There will be another sale in your, how you call your shops? Because we have plenty people on my channel from States. Michel's or Michael's? Michael's, I think. I'm guessing. So if I'm spelling your favorite shop in the world wrong, please forgive me. So you go to Michael's store and you have those sales every like regular sales. There is like the whole, the whole sale thing happening. So use your products. Don't wait for them to get old or out of fashion, or oh, maybe I will be brave enough to use them. No, just be brave. Just open the package. Trust me, and just kind of, use them. The easiest to start is to open the package. Once you open the package, you can, as I said in the previous recent videos, I'll show you. You don't necessarily have to straight away create projects. You can do those swatches. You can just experiment and see the colors. Make a little circle and check the color. You don't have to necessarily have finished makes. You can just make small things and check the color. How is your product? Like here. Is it reacting with water or not? Blah, blah, blah. That kind of way. No pressure. No pressure, no stress, but at least you're trying, because you have, I'm sure you have hundreds of amazing stuff in your studios, in your kitchen, or in your living room, wherever you craft, and you're just afraid to use them. Or, because you paid money, you're afraid that I don't want to use it because it was expensive. Well, again, and that will be, I'm not sure if I said it to you, because I made over 150 videos, so it's hard for me to remember if I'm not repeating myself, but I remember that the turning point for me as well was the moment where I realized that the products as well, it's good to use products. It's great to use recycled stuff, absolutely, and I'm first for that, but it is also great to basically use your expensive tools if you purchase them, and that changes a lot, and that changed me. I was just happy to use them and enjoy them, and the project started to be different rather than using always the same things because I'm afraid to use my expensive ones. No, I should say what I've done here. Basically, I've just outlined this with that's just a permanent Staedtler marker. You have plenty permanent markers. It's just what I have at home. Not that I didn't really bother the brand. It has two tips, which is nice, bigger and smaller. But you feel free to use whatever marker you have. Why permanent? No way. You can use just ordinary one if you have. But if you use something that reacts with water, in case you just decide to sprinkle water on top, it will run. So that's what you have to be careful. And you see how it changes nicely. And I really, 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 truly, truly, truly love it. Now, I have some stains kind of happening from the wash that I was doing. So I would like to give it a little nice outlined look. I think it would be lovely to do so, for extra interest, don't you think? I think you would agree with me. I think you are just agreeing with me. And you have a nice cup of tea or coffee on your table now, and you are creating with me, right? And this is just ordinary paper, nothing serious, nothing. Those we broke the pages on just ordinary cardstock. It's a heavy cardstock, it's 230 or something. When we were doing that project, that video, how to start, the first one, how to break a blank page, I don't think I planned to finish off those pages, but I do remember that so many of you said, please do finish the pages, it would be awesome, that it just was so natural for me to do so. So that's what I've done. So sometimes if there's no gesso, the work can go differently, but it's okay. I absolutely love this. I have to say, I kind of felt, what's the word, nervous a little bit at the beginning of the video, because you are more confident when you do something more often, and this kind of break the blank page, going back to my previous makes, because you can call it previous background, I was stressed at thinking, Marta, do you remember how those videos are, what you're gonna be saying, because I don't watch my videos. I just cannot have, I don't have that much time, so I don't remember even what I was talking to you in the last Break the Blank Page video. I hope I'm not repeating myself too much. Anyway, I absolutely love what I see. It's so simple, but yet it's just so interesting. I actually have a feeling, I'm not sure if you have this feeling, I have the feeling that those colored, what you call them, diamonds, they kind of standing out, and the feeling I have on the back is like a map. Have a look. Do you see a map? Or am I just, my visualizing is too high? I see a map. I do see a map. Anyway, I love that. And I do feel it would be super nice to add some white something. Some white dots or some white dots and maybe some sort of title. What sort of title I have? Let me look. You know what? 7 dots always works for me. Those are 7 dots studio stickers, word stickers, and those are cotton candy dreams. And there's plenty to choose from, and they always inspirational quotes, always. So, and there's another one like that. So you can go directly to them, and they sell for shops, of course, wholesale. But retail as well, normal people. You just look on their website, normal people. That sounds like, yeah. If you're normal, you can go and shop there. Anyway, they always work, you know? They do. Dreams have no limits. Absolutely. I'm thinking, I'm so proud of myself that I haven't grabbed a butterfly yet. But be inspired. Like, come on, all of them are just spot on titles, and I'm not trying to sell you anything here. I'm truly read them. Life is beautiful, true beauty, soak up the sun, butterfly kisses, follow the wind, short and sweet, stay strong, as far as the eye can see, make a wish, never look back, escape, dance in the rain. Like, all of them. You have to admit. Yes? Are you nodding the head now? Please nod the head. Those are inspirational. Anyway, we have be inspired, dreams have no limits, and what else would work? Dreamer? No, maybe not. Take a deep breath, and you can do it. Yes. I do go back to, oh my god, the perfectionist here. It has to be even to this line here, and the millimeter I see different, I'll move it. I started to saying something and I'm not sure what I said. Oh yeah, I do go back, as you can see, to very similar certain products, because we love some products and that's absolutely fine to use them. If you love something, you can use it, you know, no one tells you different. Oh, no one tells you different, so use it away. And where is my rubber? I can't see my rubber, of course I can't see, because Emily is taking all my rubbers always. I really, this is rubbers and sharpeners. Do you have the same? Oh, I have something. That's your child. Even though you do give at the beginning of the year plenty of those things to them. Sharpeners, biros, colors, everything. And what happens? They come back for yours. That's what I have with Emily anyway. And I always says that she takes them the right moment when I actually do need it. That's what we have with our kiddos, aren't we? But that's what makes it special. Okay, so I'm trying to shade a little bit, just a little bit, well, a little bit, just to incorporate the whole thing in, the whole word into the page, so that way you don't have the feeling of this being not connected, not being part of the page. And of course you don't have to do it, but I find that quite good technique to be So to have the page looking slightly better, I think, slightly better, you can do outline your own way, or you can leave it outlining and skip that part. It's just, I just kind of sense it and liken it just like that. So yes, just because I do that way doesn't mean that it's the best way or the only way. It's just my way. It's my way. So you can either follow the idea, use as your inspiration, and enjoy that. Because I was just actually thinking today, I knew what I wanted to tell you. You know, when some of you feel that, oh, I have no talent, or I can't do this, or look at those pages, I will never be able to do them, or, you know, you doubting yourself. And I just looked on the Pinterest today, my own Pinterest, you know, the Pinterest boards. And I looked, and as far as I remember, I think it was over 150 or definitely over 100 pins of only journal pages I made in the last 3-4 years. Over 100. Like, that's loads, I think. And if you go back to my very first ones, or if you know, check them out, it's not that you know everything from, like, people might think that seeing the project and my video, they think that it happened in a night time. It all became pretty in a night time, or she knows all of that. I'm learning same way as you do. Learn and explore and experiment. And I take time. It takes time to learn things. It takes time to find out techniques, to see how other people do, to practice. Experiment for yourself. Just because someone does it that way, it may not work for you. So you take it, you try, you experiment. You build up your confidence by creating. Nothing will change for you. Nothing will happen overnight if you're not going to create. Simply as that. You do have to create. You do have to. And even if it's something small, fast and easy, no materials used, art materials. It can be household materials. I've done 2 journal pages using makeup. So it's not that you have to have all those amazing tools. And look, I just draw on the take. That's okay. You know, you don't have to. You can just enjoy and use what you have around. Simply as that. Now, a little bit of white would be good, don't you think? I think it will be. And maybe, will I do it around those? Will that look funny and strange? It could look interesting. And I think it does look interesting. Oh, I should actually talk about the cafe. Oh, my beloved cafe. Maremi's cafe. This is like a madhouse there. You cannot picture it without being there. The amount of chats, the amount of projects shared there, it's crazy. You heard me. Crazy. A crazy, good crazy, I mean. And such a bunch of talents there, of all levels, of all kinds, from quilting to art journaling to mixed media, card makers. We have people who do jewelry. We have total beginners who just learn as they go from the videos, following videos. We have everyone there, literally. And because it's called cafe, Maremi's Creative Cafe, we also have, I'm guessing that we have bartenders and waitresses and people basically that works in beverage, you know, because I think the name is a little bit misleading, and we are trying to watch out, of course, who we accept to the group, but sometimes you just cannot see it. So, and by the way, if you're not accepted in the group and you were rejected, maybe it's because you your profile looks nowhere near art, as in creativity, nothing is connected to art. So you could be rejected for that reason, and it just simply tell me. Let me know that. Just write me a message, leave me a comment even under this video, on my Facebook page, anywhere, just let me know. We do try to make sure that it's great that we have loads of people, but it doesn't mean that we have to have everyone there in terms of, oh, we accept everything regardless. We want the place to have people that are sharing same passion and they are there for same reasons. So, what do you think? Because I call it finished. I think I call it finished, and I think I love it. I do. So this is it. Very simple, isn't it? And look, there's no zero dimensionality. Is there a word like that? There's nothing happening. It's just plain playing with markers. And you could use any sort of markers instead. You could use watercolors, just paints. You can use crayons, whatever. You know, it's fairly simple. Are we moving to a second one? Oh, page number 2, and we have washi tape here. We have some gesso on top, I can see. And somehow when I look at this page, I feel it would be nice to actually do it black and red, something like that. And I found lovely papers here, something like that. So I hope to incorporate that. But maybe before I do it, I'll try to kind of do some sort of reddish background. Will I? Of course I will. And gray. And I will do the background this time with watercolors. Oh, maybe no, not them, not the brush watercolors. Maybe I'll take just an ordinary watercolors. Yes. You know what? I think I use both. I will mix both. So that's the red one from Prima. This little guy here. And another set has some Prima red color. Is it? Well, it's pinkish, but that's okay. I don't mind that. So, let me, I think, spray the page first, just a little bit. And we will see where this will take us. Oopsie. I didn't clean my brush, that's okay. That's okay, maybe it will be a nice, happy accident. A bit more water. Oh, that's happy pink accident. Okay, I may just estimated the color. Let's move on to this one and hope this is red. It is. It is indeed. But I have another set. This is from, oops, this is from a brand called Dealer Roni, whatever I read, dealer, anyway, them things. Oh, Aquafine, this brand. So, and I think this must be red, although Marta did do the swatches. But I like the idea of happy accidents. Why not? Why not? And we have to fix it then. I think it's fun then, when we have to fix things. And I'm mixing those two, hoping for some good results. So, am I recording? I am. And now I will actually spray that. Okay. A nice washy wash. And I will take my oh, I know what I will do. I will actually use my gray color from this. Does it work or it's not? It does. I'm experimenting right now. I'm not too convinced of what I'm doing, but that's okay. I will clean my brush and I will grab some black. So that way I'm gonna have my gray. Haha. Haha. And not too much of a black will give you some kind of gray color. Especially when it's mixed now with red, it does lose its color. Okay, I'm gonna just wipe that because this water is moving too much a little bit, because I will be spraying more. Now, can you see? It's moving nicely. Now, I like the color scheme that happens to mix now. It's like a kind of brown. That's very interesting, I have to say. That is nice. I love it. Okay, I was a little bit skeptical at the beginning, I have to say. You know that I wouldn't tell you differently. If I'm not comfortable with something, I tell you. And I was not really that much of confident, but I was keep on going. What can I do? The video is on, the show must go on. So for you to see as well that maybe something that I would visualize doesn't really go well, even starting with the pink color, that's okay. Those things happen, and that's fine. I think we lost a little bit of red, but you know something, I don't mind, because the paper I will use has red flowers. So if I'm having more of a black around, that's actually fine. So that way my red will stand out nicely. I think. I'm guessing. It's not watercolor paper, so obviously it doesn't work exactly as I wish maybe, but sure, we can handle that. We can handle this, of course. And I'm adding just a little more red here and there because we lost some red while we were splashing and doing the washy effect. So a little more. I think I would love a little more of red, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Did I tell you that I love singing? I love singing, and when I'm in the car, oh, I'm terrible. Because I listen to the music so loud and I sing. But I'm lucky because Emily doesn't mind, and she's the most often in the car with me. And she's gladly enjoying it with me, and we two of us are singing. We have our favorite CDs in the car, in the house, and we enjoy that a lot. Okay, now that wash must be dry. Let's dry that little guy and move on. It's not dry yet, as you can see, but I wish you to see that when you kind of put your heating tool very close in one spot for longer, it dries that exact moment, which in this case, as you can see, it creates those little circles, and I love to play with this technique. So that's how I'm gonna dry my page now. My page is dry, but I somehow would love to make little splashes. So I am using my watercolor again, and just by tapping my brush. This is brush, everyone. By tapping the brush, I need more water. By tapping a brush, we are gonna have splashes, and that's one of my favorite. Is a technique. Can we call tapping a brush a technique? Well, a technique for splashes, because you could do this kind of thing as well, which works as well. And yeah, I think we need some some red, sorry. Some red a little bit now, for contrast. Tap, 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 red. Well done. Tap, tap, tap. No. It's so quiet in the house. We were talking in the cafe. We had a chat today, a chat on the forum of the group about, do you listen some music when you are crafting? And I was just saying, well, not really, because I talk to you when I craft. I talk to you, my camera is on now nearly always when I create. So I don't listen to music, although I adore music. I could not live without music, that's a fact. And another thing that would be super nice to do would be white splashes. And I will grab my... I see if I can open it. I have a big trouble to open this Ecoline thing. Oh yes, this time it worked. So I'm gonna mix it, shake it well. And I will dip my... It's nearly finished. Oh, there we go. I knew it that this white Ecoline will give me this very good coverage of the kind of, what's the word? I'm so sorry, I'm losing my words today. At least I'm not losing my mind, which is better. Losing words, it's okay, you know what I mean, because you do read in my mind by now. But after watching so many videos, you know what I'm thinking. This is a chalk kind of effect, very plain effect, which I truly, truly love. And I wish to use this somewhere. And I will use that in my spare journal to clean my... If I know where... This is me. I put it somewhere. Oh, it's here. I must be blind. So I'm gonna... No, not this one. This one. Did you know that we have done... My last video was about this journal. We made a journal book from envelopes. The video will be... the link will be at the end of this video, so you can see we made it from scratch from envelopes. Look at that, check that out. So let me to dry the splashes now. I will not be drying that, I leave it, but I will, while this is drying itself, I will fussy cut the flowers, the beautiful roses. Page is nearly dry. I have fussy cut this, and I thought at first I want to use the whole corner, but now I'm looking, no, I'm gonna finish the fussy cutting. My page is dry. I will add my flowers now, and I thought I will do them kind of 3D, but then I was thinking, no, actually I would love to create some sort of shading around it, so it would be better if it sticked properly to my page. And oops, gel medium, soft gel medium would be fabulous. Now let's think. Yeah, maybe like this. Marta, use a bit more of the product maybe. Okay, and I also thought, why not use a product that I haven't used for quite a long now, and that would be, let me just add this first. There we go. And quickly, something heavy would be handy. This and this together, yeah, and voila. And that will be a little bit of glitter on that flower. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it will be nice. Okay, I think that's pretty good done. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go around with my pencil and I will try to do some bit of shading around. Be careful, because if you rub it with your finger, more likely it will destroy the paper around, so maybe this kind of blending tool would be handy actually in this case. Okay, just a little bit of shading, you know, so it would be kind of more standing, it will stand out more, but yet it will be kind of more incorporate and matching the whole page. I think that's pretty much what's my idea here for that. And I'm thinking we need some title, don't you? Some sort of title. What sort of title we can add here? That's the question. Title or not? Title or not? I have to say, I'm really pleased with this page, and the biggest fear for me personally is the red color. Like, if you look at my projects, you won't find many red projects. Recently I made a journal page based on my old project, which was red, so that's why I used red, but I tend to kind of run away from red. I'm sure we all have colors that we kind of run away from, isn't it? I think here's a little too dark. So yeah, a rubber, look, a rubber will do the trick for you as well. Don't be afraid to use rubber, it's okay. I just rubbed it and did it again. You see, my thing is already so dark, so it's so it's darkening and blending itself now. It's so old, and so, but this somehow this end doesn't blend well. It's so hard that I just don't. No, I don't like it. And then I'm thinking it would be nice to basically outline this. That was my thought, my initial thought. So if there is some gel medium sticking out, it will be hard to draw around, but it's okay. You can just try to see, try to go around gently. Doesn't have to be precise and everywhere, no, because we get the general idea of, maybe if it's not, I think the ink is basically finished here. The pigment is just gone, and I don't think I have, I don't know, I'm so unlucky with them things, you know, because they just don't, either they dry so fast or something, and I have to say they're quite expensive to buy. So I don't have many of them, and if I if I have them, I'm not sure even if I use them that much, because I don't think so. I believe I have basically were unlucky and they were just drying. Oh, this one works. They were drying quite quickly, I find, because I really don't draw that much to have them being finished, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, I don't have that many of black outliners, drawing pens. I do have to get some new ones. Maybe you have some good recommendations for me, and if you do have some ideas for black, your favorite black permanent marker with a fine tip, delicate tip, you can leave me a comment. I appreciate that, and check it, because as I said, I'm kind of, those are Faber-Castell, and I'm not saying they're bad, no, I'm just saying I have been pretty unlucky with them to dry so fast for me, but maybe it was just me. Title now. I think I found a nice title from Flutter by Designs. Those are from Australia. Anita is doing those titles now recently, and there's one I hide just in case you dislike it. I do have a good title, Never Apologize for Being Yourself. I think it will just be spot on. All I need to do is never apologize for being in half. I feel we need to have that, and I'm guessing it will be just perfecto, and it is. Wowee! Now, well, that is so nice. Wow. Wow, okay. That's nice. Let me see if the dirty thing will make a trick. Oh, it does itself. It's blending itself. It makes me shading, makes my shading straight away. So again, we're just gonna try to kind of blend in those little stickers. Those are, as I said, Flutter by Designs. I love Anita's designs. She is very creative, and she has those cards and she has those stickers. I'm not sure where outside of Australia in her shop they are sold. Who is selling them? I'm not too sure, because I wouldn't be surprised because if it's nowhere else, because I never came across it. So I will just think you should go directly to Flutter by Designs if you feel like you wish to check them out, because I was ordering them directly from Anita from Australia to Europe. I know it's black and it doesn't need the outlining, but for some reason I'll do the extra outlining. Why not? I love the washy thing that it's standing out gently. I love that. So, oh, the glitter. Yes, let's do a trick with the glitter. Why not? I just thought it could be nice. Just something slightly different. Not too much. I'm taking a tiny brush and a tiny amount of gel medium, like really tiny, and we could be completely in the wrong here, but we could be super lucky with that touches of glitter. Why not to try it? Why not give it a go? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna throw that down to my bin. It's only a little bit. Now, you have to say, can you see that? Can you see what I see? Because I can't see. Can you see? No. It's like on trellis. I only see this now. Like, look. This is a garden, and those are trellises, and the rose is climbing on my trellises. No, just kidding. But I like the glitter. I'm not sure if you can see it. I hope you can. I hope you can. I'm not gonna actually clean that off yet, the excess. There's not much excess. I leave it as it is until it's dry. But basically, we've done our second page, and I think I'm not gonna go for the third one, simply because the video is very long already. So I'm gonna skip the third one so we can do another video. So we have our pages finished, and before I'll wrap up, I just wish to give you a little info about YouTube, because YouTube changes some settings and sometimes you don't get notifications. And I really would love to know if you do get notifications about new videos or you don't. The best way to make sure you will get info about new videos is to actually sometimes unsubscribe the channel and then subscribe again and click the little bell there, a little picture of the bell to get the notifications. I really would love to hear from you whether you do get notifications or not. You could leave me the comment below about that, and I hope you were creating with me, because this was my intention for this video, for you to sit down, relax, and in a chilled atmosphere create something nice with me. So I should definitely wrap up with that. Say a huge thank you for your time, for all your amazing words and comments and words of appreciation. I do feel them. I do feel the love. Couldn't be grateful. So leave me a comment, like or dislike the video depending on your preferences, and subscribe to my channel if you didn't do it yet, for future videos, because dear me, I have so much planned. Thanks to cafe people who are choosing videos with me. If you wish to become part of the cafe, check links below the video in description box, or look on the Facebook for Maremi's Creative Cafe. You will find us there. So guys, till the next time, thank you so much, and I'll chat you soon. Bye!